I've tested and compared the top earbuds on the market, so you don't have to. And in the next few minutes, you'll discover which noise-canceling earbuds actually deliver the best silence money can buy. And spoiler alert, the most expensive ones aren't necessarily the winners. Here's the thing, most people are getting ripped off. They're dropping $400 or more on earbuds that can't even block out their neighbor's lawnmower, while others are getting studio-level silence for half the price. Today, we're breaking down the 6 absolute best noise-canceling earbuds you can buy right now. We've got the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds, the brand new Sony WH-1000XM6 headphones, the Apple AirPods Pro 2, the Technics AZ-100s, the Devialet Gemini 2, and the Bowers Wilkins Pi8. Use the links in the description to get the best deals and discounts on all the earbuds mentioned in this video. Before we dive into which one's the best, here's how we separated the real noise cancelers from the overpriced pretenders. We set up 3 brutal tests that simulate real-world scenarios where you actually need noise cancellation. First, the jet engine challenge, where we played actual jet engine audio and gradually cranked up the volume until the earbuds couldn't block it anymore. Second, the chatter elimination test with people talking and crowd noise, the stuff that's way harder for algorithms to handle. Third, the silence quality check in a completely quiet room, listening for any hissing or weird artifacts. Now, before I reveal the shocking results, let me tell you something that'll save you hundreds of dollars. When it comes to blocking those deep, rumbling sounds that make long flights unbearable, we had some serious surprises. Starting from the bottom, the Bowers Wilkins Pi8 at $399 were honestly disappointing, managing only about 50 decibels of blocking in our jet engine test. For that price, you'd expect way better performance, but these clearly prioritized sound quality over noise cancellation. Moving up, the Devialet Gemini 2 at $499. Yes, the most expensive on our list, came in 5th place, blocking about 1 decibel less than our 4th place winner. That might not sound like much, but in the logarithmic world of decibels, it's definitely noticeable. The premium Art Deco design looks incredible, but you're paying for aesthetics more than performance here. 4th place goes to the Technics AZ-100s at $299, blocking about 60.5 decibels. These are really positioned as audiophile earbuds first, noise cancelers second, so this performance makes sense. They use 10mm dynamic drivers with acoustic control chambers, and honestly, if you're an audio purist who also wants decent noise cancellation, these hit that sweet spot. Now here's where things get interesting. 3rd place is the Apple AirPods Pro 2 at $249, and they delivered a surprisingly impressive performance that came very close to our top 2. Apple's computational audio algorithms are genuinely impressive, using machine learning to adapt to your ear shape and environment in real time. The H2 chip processes audio with incredible efficiency, and for iPhone users, the seamless integration is hard to beat. 2nd place goes to the Sony WH-1000XM6 at $448. These new headphones pack the HD noise cancelling processor QN3, which is 7 times faster than the previous generation, using 12 microphones to optimize noise cancellation in real time. Being over-ear headphones gives them a natural advantage, and the adaptive NC optimizer adjusts to your environment, air pressure, and even whether you're wearing glasses. But the absolute champion of noise cancellation is the Bose QuietComfort Ultra, at just $219 when on sale. These completely dominated our jet engine test, blocking sounds that would normally penetrate your skull and rattle your brain. The legendary Bose noise cancellation technology samples ambient sound 384,000 times per second, creating precise anti-noise that's honestly almost supernatural. And here's the kicker. They're currently the cheapest option on our list while delivering the best performance. Talk about value. For high-frequency sounds like people talking and chatter, the ranking stayed pretty similar, with Bose again taking the crown, followed closely by Sony, then Apple. The Bose earbuds managed to block about 47 decibels of variable high-frequency noise, which is where most earbuds completely fail. Now let's talk about which of these will actually last through your longest days, because what's the point of amazing noise cancellation if your earbuds die halfway through your flight? Coming in last for battery life, the Devialet Gemini 2 offers 5 hours in the earbuds with 22 hours total from the case. For $499, that's honestly pretty disappointing when you compare it to what else is available. The Bowers Wilkins Pi8 does slightly better with 6.5 hours in the earbuds and 20 hours total. They're IP54 rated for water and dust resistance, which is nice, but the battery life is just okay for the price point. Moving up, both the Bose QuietComfort Ultra and Apple AirPods Pro 2 offer 6 hours in the earbuds. The Bose gives you 24 hours total with the case, while the AirPods Pro 2 extend that to 30 hours. The AirPods case is genuinely impressive. It's tiny, has wireless charging, MagSafe compatibility, and even a speaker for Find My tracking. But here's where things get really impressive. The Technics AZ-100s deliver 10 hours in the earbuds and 28 hours total with the case, which is exceptional for true wireless earbuds. They support high-resolution audio codecs including LDAC and have three-way multi-point connectivity, meaning you can connect to your phone, laptop, and tablet simultaneously. The absolute battery life champion, though, is the Sony WH-1000XM6 with an incredible 30 hours of continuous playback with ANC on. That's more than enough for the longest international flights with time to spare. The fast charging is genuinely impressive too. Just 3 minutes of charging gives you 3 hours of playback, and a full charge takes only 3.5 hours. Comfort becomes crucial when you're planning to wear these for hours at a time, and there are some clear winners and losers here. Starting from the least comfortable, I have to put the Bowers Wilkins Pi8 at the bottom. While they look premium, the fit just isn't optimized for long sessions, and the app connectivity issues on Android make the experience frustrating. The Devialet Gemini 2 comes in 5th place for comfort. They're not bad, but for $499, you'd expect something special in the comfort department. The Art Deco design looks cool, but it doesn't translate to superior ergonomics. 4th place goes to the Technics AZ-100s. They're solid and comfortable enough for most people, with multiple ear tip sizes and the ability to fine-tune ANC levels to dial in the perfect experience for your ears. The app customization is incredible if you love tweaking settings. 3rd place is the Apple AirPods Pro 2, and honestly, they're probably one of the lightest pairs here. Countless people use these daily, so it's no surprise they're comfortable. The venting on the inside helps with ANC pressure, and they just disappear in your ears. The only downside is they can fall out during more active use. 2nd place goes to the Bose QuietComfort Ultra. The oval-shaped ear tips distribute pressure evenly around your ears, and you get several different ear tip sizes plus wing tips that help secure them. They're incredibly adjustable, and you can wear them for transcontinental flights without discomfort. But the absolute comfort champion is the Sony WH-1000XM6. Being over-ear headphones means no ear canal pressure at all. The asymmetrical headband design with premium padding makes these incredibly comfortable for extended use. The wider headband distributes weight evenly, and the synthetic leather feels premium without getting sweaty. Plus, they fold flat for travel, which the previous generation couldn't do. Now let's talk about what really matters to a lot of people, how these actually sound when you're listening to music. Starting from the bottom, the Apple AirPods Pro 2 come in 6th place for pure sound quality. They sound pretty well balanced with a clean bass line, but they only support SBC and AAC codecs, so you're limited on high-resolution audio. The adaptive EQ helps, but there's no manual EQ in the app. The soundstage isn't particularly wide, and for noisier songs, the instrument separation could be better. 5th place goes to the Bose QuietComfort Ultra. These are definitely more consumer-oriented rather than audiophile-focused. They tend to be too warm and bass-heavy for my taste, which gives them a nice full sound if you're into that, but sometimes it gets muddy. They do calibrate to your ears when you put them in, which is cool, but they lack detail compared to the others. 4th place is the Sony WH-1000XM6. These are definitely bass-heavy with less prominent highs, which some people describe as a more closed sound. The bass can be a bit aggressive unless you dive into the EQ settings. They use LDAC, which is Sony's high-resolution codec, so the technical capability is there. With the 5-band EQ in the app, you can adjust them reasonably well. Moving into the top 3, the Technics AZ-100s take 3rd place. These are definitely more bass-forward with impressive sub-bass that's still pretty well controlled. The vocals sound fantastic with incredible detail and clarity. The soundstage is incredibly wide, and the sound is very open. The instrument separation is superior to nearly all earbuds in the industry. They have an 8-band EQ in their excellent app for fine-tuning. 2nd place goes to the Bowers Wilkins Pi8, and this is finally where they shine. The sound quality is fantastic, very warm and bass-forward with great fidelity. They might be slightly harsh on some hi-hats and have a narrower soundstage compared to the top performer, but the overall quality is impressive. They support solid codecs for high-resolution audio too. But the absolute sound quality champion is the Devialet Gemini 2. These have incredible bass that's abundant but controlled with amazing clarity and crisp highs. The soundstage is very wide and open, and what impressed me most was the instrument separation and detail. They have a 6-band equalizer and really great codecs for high-resolution audio. The only minor criticism is that the mids could be slightly better. Sometimes vocals feel a bit further back in the mix, but with the equalizer, you can adjust that. Look, I get it. You're probably sitting there thinking, great, the best noise-canceling earbuds have terrible sound quality and the best sounding ones can't block noise. Here's the reality check. With earbuds, you're always making trade-offs, so let me make this simple for you. If you're a frequent traveler dealing with planes, trains, and noisy commutes, go with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra. That $219 price tag for the best noise cancellation on the market is honestly a no-brainer. The sound quality is perfectly fine for most people, and the silence they deliver is worth its weight in gold when you're stuck next to a screaming baby at 30,000 feet. For office workers who need to focus but still want decent audio quality, the Sony WH-1000XM6 hits that sweet spot. Yes, they're $448, but you get incredible comfort for all-day wear, amazing battery life, and noise cancellation that's almost as good as the Bose. Plus, being over-ear headphones, they're perfect for long Zoom calls. If you're primarily listening to music and podcasts with occasional need for noise blocking, grab the Devialet Gemini 2. They're expensive at $499, but the sound quality is genuinely exceptional. Just know you're paying premium for audio performance, not noise cancellation dominance. And honestly, if you're deep in the Apple ecosystem and want something that just works seamlessly with all your devices, the AirPods Pro, 2 at $249, are hard to beat. They're the ultimate daily drivers. Good at everything, great at convenience. But speaking of revolutionary audio technology, wait until you see what smart glasses can do. Premium sound that only you can hear while staying completely connected to your world. Click the video on screen now to discover which smart glasses actually deliver on their promises, and prepare to have your mind blown.